go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the plata. Then he dance in my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like Lucy. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back shit in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuff in it. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them. I still got some rack stuff in it. Swim back with a. Say I'm moving ruthless.
Breakfast for all my pretty foes, and my boyfriend look like the.
The Nets play before the hometown crowd. We've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's another road game for the Magic. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
You know, no doubt, Kevin, this is going to be a tough stretch, and even more so for a team they're struggling right now when they go on the road. This could be a minefield just waiting to explode.
Well, the pump fake gets that defender off his feet, and that's all Ben Simmons needs.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that
much. And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And Suggs throws it down.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And there's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Bol. Pass to Banchero. Suggs with the ball. Six to shoot. Another shot. Here's Carter. A fadeaway. Sent away. Here's Simmons. Driving inside.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Wagner. Suggs with the ball. Bol with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. With the shot. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
Here's KD. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Kevin Durant working right there on the interior. This guy, if you allow him to touch the paint, he will put it home.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I absolutely love the aggression from three by Cole Anthony, because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Anthony. O'Neal with the rebound. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
And here are the Nets. The drive by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Pass to Carter. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Anthony with it, outguarded by Simmons. Carter. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And a missed layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
Launches it. The shot will not fall. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Brooklyn.
14.
He got into double digits.
9. Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now Fultz. This game he had 13.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
That one goes in. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Juma Okiki. Cole Anthony.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Nets passing it around. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
First team foul.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And here's Brooklyn. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep, he can shoot the mid-range, he's fine around the cup, he'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
Pass to Okiki. Sinks the triple. Okiki's got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bulls got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Simmons. They get the rebound. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Count that one.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done, and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Out to Anthony. Lets it go with the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Bull.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Cole Anthony.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to KD. Back to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Here's Claxton. Misses from close range.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Anthony. He has 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trailed by 3. Irving attacking. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Anthony.
Cole Anthony. Shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Anthony. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic lead.
27.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Right side, Simmons. For the lead. The second effort. And he lays it straight in. Simmons got 16.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass the Bull. Shoots the three. O'Neal with the rebound. The Nets with the lead.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
KD can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
Pass the Bull. Irving with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Magic making a switch here. Pass to Wagner. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Irving's shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz.
Markelle Fultz.
That's his first foul.
His first personal.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Orlando.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And the Magic making a change here.
For your Brooklyn Nets Kids Dance Team.
Nets leading by 5. And it's Simmons penetrating. The kick out to Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show them some love.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And following this one, take on the Hornets in New Orleans. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Nets.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
And KD, here we go. And finished off by KD.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Banchero up and in on the layup. Banchero's got his third bucket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Here's Banchero. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Durant. And he drops it in from the low post. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Durant. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wagner outside. Harris trying to get free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
8 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
45. The Magic. 33.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Magic trailed by 12. Was on the wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's got the ball. A nice shot by Irving. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Bamba. A rebound by the Nets. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the inside. Here's Bamba. Lays it up off the glass.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Nets leading by 15. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move is pretty.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Magic foul.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Team second.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Irving. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You just want Kyrie Irving to keep his foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking offensively. Keep it going.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
And they recover it. And here's Anthony for 3. That one misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A shot's good from Irving.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Bowles. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, inside, Bowles does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Anthony right side. Pass to Bull. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony down low. Second shot opportunity. Fades away. Bull, that's good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Terrence Ross.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Harris inside. Pass to Bamba. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Claxton. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity.